Hello, Bayhawks. This is Mrs. Weslowski. I have a principal update for you for Friday, February 19th. And I have three important things to share with you today. The first is cohort information. As the reopening plan states, all students have the opportunity to come back to school on a hybrid basis, which means you would spend sometimes at school in class or at home. And then we have the option for students to remain completely virtual, and that is another cohort. So we have three cohorts that you may see in your focus. That is the same system that you access your report cards, and you would see cohort A, B, or C. This evening, I'm also sending that information to your parents via text, email, and phone call. So you should definitely know what your cohort is by the end of Friday. If you do see that you're cohort A, I'm going to tell you what that means. So if you're cohort A, that means that you have chosen to return to school on a hybrid basis. You would be coming back to school on only Mondays and Tuesdays. So Mondays and Tuesdays, you would come to school whether your parents are supplying transportation or you're taking the school bus, and that transportation information will be sent to you. Monday and Tuesday, you'll be at school. Wednesdays will be that normal asynchronous day when we don't have scheduled classes throughout the day. You contact your teachers, you catch up on any work, you attend coach class. And then Thursday and Friday would be days that you remain home and you participate through class virtually as you have since the beginning of the year. Cohort B does the opposite. On Mondays and Tuesdays, you are home virtually accessing class, and similar to what you have been doing all year. Wednesday, again, it's that asynchronous day, and Thursday and Friday, you would be coming into the building. If you are group C, that means that your family has selected to remain virtual for the remainder of the year, or you may not have responded to the survey that indicates you want to remain virtual. So if you're group C, that means that you are not coming into the building. That's the information that we have received. If you wish to change from cohort C and come into the building, what you need to do is you would fill out the survey. It's right on our website indicating that you would like to return to school. You have to complete that survey by March 12th in order to kind of be in that first wave of students that will come back, those ninth graders the week of March 22nd, or the rest of the building that April 6th date. So please be really mindful of the dates that you may complete that survey. So once again, groups A, B, and C. A and B would be coming back in the building, and C would remain virtual. You may not change your group. So if you are group A, that is the cohort you remain. If you're group B, that is the cohort that you're in, and you come to school on that Thursday and Friday. Really the only difference in the different cohorts that you can change are to go from A or B to C, or from C, which is that virtual, to a hybrid. There are opportunities that you would complete the survey really to the end of May if you would like to come back. But normally, when you complete that survey, we have a deadline, and then you would be able to come back to school about 2 weeks later, because we would have to organize your transportation. And if coming back in the building, making sure our cohorts groups were not large. We will be starting a new schedule on March 15th, because that is the first week that students will be coming back to school. That schedule will be sent today to your families through school messenger via email. I will also post it on Schoology. I'll send it through the hub. I'll also put it on my Instagram. That schedule will not go in effect though until March, but I want to make sure that you have time to just plan and make sure the times do change a bit, because we will have students in the building and students at home that are going to be attending class at the same time, because that's what hybrid means. Your teacher will be giving instruction to kids at home as well as the kids that are in front of them in school. So we do need to account for the transitions during the day in the building, and making sure that we have everyone in class when we're in the building. Another piece of information that will be forthcoming, it will be small details tomorrow, but you can be looking forward to this every week, is information for students that are returning back to the building, what that looks like, because it is going to look different. And we want to make sure that you're prepared and you understand some things that do look different, so you're not shocked when you come to school. As you probably have guessed and know, masks will be have to be on at all times. The only time that you'll be able to remove your mask for a sustained period of time will be that lunchtime, obviously when you're eating. When you're coming into the building, whether you're going to be dropped off or brought by the bus, we are going to be entering through a side door and into the auditorium, because we can not all gather in the commons and wait as we have done before. For freshmen, this will all be new, but what we'll do is we'll enter through the auditorium door, you'll pick up your breakfast, and you'll sit down in the auditorium with your bus kind of at an assigned seat, because we do need to make sure that we're always keeping track of where you're sitting and your movements in the building because of contact tracing, which I'm sure you're very familiar with now. All of this information is found in the Baltimore County Reopening Plan that kind of is our guidebook, although we make certain procedures up for our building because every building is so unique. You will be then released from the auditorium to go to class, and you'll do, first 2 periods, and then we're going to go to lunch. As you walk in the building, you'll notice too that the normal round tables or long lunch tables that you're used to will not be there. There'll be desks, so you have kind of individual space to eat because you'll be taking off that mask. So we want to ensure that you are 6 foot away from anybody, because that is the recommended distance to be separated from somebody when you don't have your mask on. So we are preparing videos and different information sessions. So when you come back, you will know everything you need to know to come back in the building, so we can reopen our building safely, because that's the most important thing. We are excited to welcome some students back into the building, but we understand that some students are going to remain virtual. So we want to make sure that both experiences are optimal and we're taking advantage of all our resources that we have. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me via Schoology, or you can email me, or you can have your parent call school. You can speak to the school counselor. You can speak to the administration staff, however you would like to reach us and ask any questions. I know a lot of this is, it's so new, and we just need to make sure that we're keeping those lines of communication open. Please make sure you're looking at the family communication that I send. I normally send it on Mondays. This week, I did send a message that I was sending it on today, on Friday. So you'll actually receive another update on Monday, which is our usual day. And be looking out for my videos too. We will also publish kind of a 1-pager that has all our information about our reopening plan. But as I said, please don't hesitate. You can reach out and ask any questions. So today you could be looking for on our website or on Schoology, or sent through your family email, your official cohort information, also our new schedule, and then just minor details about some of the procedures that we'll be following at school. But that information will be coming, will be sent out almost weekly as we build up to welcoming students back into our school. So everyone have absolutely fabulous weekend, and I can't wait to see you.